Hey guys, so second time filming this video, so I'm gonna be really quick, and I'm just gonna give you the books and not ramble as much as I did on the last one because it was too much. I will leave I will give the information that I was rambling on the other videos because you don't need them all now. So I'm gonna try to speed through all of this because there are so many books that I need to talk about because there's so many things that I need to read during this month, and this does not include my TBR for Nonfiction November because those 4 books are on a separate video, so I'm gonna leave that on the description. As always, all the information about the books shall be on the description, and that's about it because some of these books I'm not sure at the moment if they have a translation in English, so if you are curious about I'm gonna try to put on the description by order so it's easier for you guys to see the Goodreads page, to find the Goodreads page and check all of that. So first 2 books, I did not include on my Nonfiction November TBR, but they are nonfiction, and I will extrapolate a little bit more on that during the month because I have other plans with these books, and these are very old books too. Well, the first one is Stones and Rocks, and it's illustrated, and the text was written by people that I do think they are probably German or at least upper northern Europe, so I'm not gonna try to say the names. Again, I'm not sure if this has an English translation, so check the description for that. Beautiful in papers and lots of illustrations and pictures about the rocks, soil, and all of that. And cat is sleeping. Do not sleep, please. Do not sleep. Wake up. Okay, speeding through the very old book also because I bought it secondhand. This one doesn't even have the name, it just have the same picture both sides, and it's The Plants Our Friends. I do not know exactly who wrote this because this is part of a collection. I only got this one so far, old collection to read, so I think there is many writers to this thing, and it is literally about different plants, and I'm trying to find. It has photos, some and illustrations, and some are in color. And this is about plants that you can make teas and infusions and little things like that. And well, just eat it also. Things that help your health. Now, quick disclaimer, I will talk about this a little bit more on the video that I will do. But quick disclaimer, I do not believe that you can cure cancer and all those diseases with essential oils and teas and all of that. But I do think that, well, it is a fact that you can help like minor ailments with some teas and some herbs. Minor, very minor. It's minor. It's the thing, and like help you to boost your health. Let's say it like that. So. This is not a cure-all, this is a help for your system to function as it should when it needs a little bit of something, of vitamins, of some element that it's missing. So I'm not gonna, again, I will extrapolate more on this when I'll talk about this book. I will also, both of these books are like a starting point for something that I do want to do during the next year, and this is just like the base that I want to work on. Non-fiction, but I'm not exactly sure how I will talk about it on Nonfiction November. I just didn't want it on my official TBR. Next 3 books are books that I need to finish. It's probably more like 3 books that I have here, let's put it like that. The first one is the second one on the tennis file, is Waking Gods. It's written by Sylvain Neuvel. I'm not gonna tell you again what this is about because I've been talking about tennis files a lot. Please look at the description because this video was so big the first time I did it, and because I give all of the descriptions and I want this to be a very quick read. Again, descriptions, the description of the video, all the information. So this is the second book of the Tennis Files trilogy. Do need to read this one because I want to finish the trilogy on December. This is a reread. 5-star. It was a 5 stars book for me, so I know I'm gonna love it, and I know what I'm gonna find. This one has a bookmark, but still I haven't started it. It's Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. This is the second one on the Farsi trilogy. First one was Assassin Apprentice, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I've been talking about this trilogy a bit on this channel, so I'm not gonna go into that again. I'll give more information about it as I go. This is a thick one. It's 680 something, so I do need to read this one because again I need to read the last one of the trilogy during December. This one is not a part of, well, it's technically part of a series, but not a series that I want to finish, but I have started this book. It's Creature of Will and Temper by Molly Tenzer. I did start during this year. Well, 2020 happened, and then I put this down and I wasn't in the mood for it, but I was loving this book. Again, can we just look at that beautiful cover? Amazing. I went to this without knowing much about it, so I'm gonna do the same thing for you guys. I do know that this is Victorian London. There's LGBT representation, lots of it, really lots of it. Like, host, if you are hearing, hi, lesbians. You can put this on the top of your to read pile because it's a thing. Demons compared to Oscar Wilde, someone that I saw, I don't think it's here, but I saw talking about the picture of Dorian Gray in relation to this book. And I know that it's technically the first on the series, though I think the series it's like separate books on the same universe but not the same characters. Not sure about that, do not quote me on this. It's just I haven't checked it yet because I do want to go onto these books without knowing much, because that's a me thing. Books from the library that I'm still gonna have to go get them as soon as like the month turns. I'm gonna take my books I have and gonna start getting books from the new books, and I only gonna, during that month, I have a rule for me. I'm only to check 3 books from the library, and those are the 3rd book on the Seven Waters first trilogy. I know that it's more than a trilogy, it's technically two trilogies, a saga, but it started here as the first trilogy. The 3rd book is Child of Prophecy. Already talked about, this is one of the things that I need to finish before the year ends, so I'm not gonna go into it. And the other 2 books are from a series that I forgot to mention on my video of the series that I need to finish, but I still need to finish that series, and it's the Accursed series, Accursed Kings, and it's by Maurice Druon. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. French and me, not French, but this was first written in French. I do not know the names, the English translation for the names of book 6 and 7. They are the ones that I need to that I need to read. But this series that was written in French first and then translated to several languages starts with the death of the Templars, with the burnings of the Grand Maester, the chiefs of the Templars, basically, in the ordered by King Philip of France, if I'm not mistaken, because there's many. I have passed by many kings already and queens, and ends with the Wars of the Roses. Now, I do think it ends as the Wars of the Roses are starting, because, as you guys know, that's fairly big war, and I only have 2 books to go, and they aren't that big. Those are the 3 books from the library. I also gonna get Emma by Jane Austen from the open office to read, to finish reading, because I already started on Jane Austen July. And again, there was in my life at least, a patch of stress. I didn't finish. It helped that it's not my favorite book by Jane Austen. I think I'm like 40% in that book, but I will finish it, of course, and see if it changed my opinion of it. And then, because I'm completely crazy, I have 2 books that I would love to be able to read in November, but I'm not sure, so this is the maybe pile. And the first one is Shelter Mountain. It's the second one on the Virgin River series by Robin Carr. This follows the romance of John Middleton, the best friend of the male protagonist of the first book, with the girl that I think it's Paige Lassiter. Yeah, I think it's Paige, her name. And I think that she may be, with what I've read here, she may be victim of domestic violence. Not completely sure about that, but didn't like the first one that much, but I had this one already, and I did like the character of John, so I want to see how this goes. Hopefully it goes better than the other one. And the last one, oh my god, the last one that I want to read, it's a book that a friend of mine gave me, and she loves this book and she wants me to read it because she knows I like books, and she's like, you have to read this one. First one on the duology, written by David Clement Davis. It is The Sign, The Sight, not The Sign. Beautiful cover. What I know about this, I know that it is about wolves, Transylvania, fantasy, something about the sight, something about clans, and something about the clash of wolves and mankind. That's about what I know and about what I want to know. I don't want to know more about this one. Again, I'm gonna leave the link to the Goodreads page so you guys get more information. It's on the description. But yeah, also a kind of a biggie one. It's 503 pages. Not sure if I'm gonna get to this too, but I hope so. If I have to drop one, this will be the first one to drop. But okay, let's see if I can show you all the books that I have here, and you can then picture it with so this books plus plus the nonfiction TBR, plus 3 other books from the library, plus Emma. So it's a lot. I'm crazy. I'm totally crazy. This is a lot. This is too much. But I will manage it because I have to and because I'm crazy. So yeah, this is about it. I will poke you soon with the news about these books and all the others that I'm still reading. And yeah, what are you guys gonna be reading? If you guys don't have if I already don't follow you, please leave your reading list for November on the comments, because I'm always curious about what other people are reading. And that's about it. Bye bye.